Someone's been pampering this horse. Servus, guter Mann. What can I do for you?
We know each other, don't we? We met at Trotsky.
Oh ja, du hast recht. You are Henry, Lord Capon's man. Seltsamer Zufall. The last time I saw you, we were ambushed in that fucking ravine.
You survived the attack. A lot of people didn't make it out of there.
Genau. Wirklich terrible it was, but I survived. With a bruise or two and a concussion. Unfortunately, the other fellows I was with were not so lucky. Now our village has only sorrowful mothers, widows und Waisen.
Where are you headed now?
Duty calls, for I am still the magistrate in unserem Dorf.
And your lord is still Otto von Bergov?
Ja, natürlich. And that verdammte tragedy of Nabokov has me busy dealing with the inheritance left by the poor souls who fell there.
It sounds urgent. If you have to deal with it when the gravediggers barely buried the last of them.
Well, there is no one to do it for me. The scribe is crippled, and both of my servants are dead. And worse, I can forget about riding for a while. That bastard who knocked me down broke 2 of my ribs. Ja, diese verdammte Schlucht. Und was ist mit dir, Mann? I heard they hounded you through the woods like vermin. Von Bergov has got it in for you, they say. Is that true?
Yeah.
If you really want to know, Bailiff, von Bergov's a lying bastard who betrayed us. And not only us. The traitor has King Wenceslas imprisoned in Vienna.
And why are you telling me this?
Because we are on different sides in this war. And we could just as well beat each other to a pulp, Bailiff. But there's no sense in you taking needless risks for a lord who left your village full of widows and orphans.
I lost many good men there. And perhaps the blame lies with him. Schön. I will pretend I heard nothing, and we can go our separate way. Mögen sich unsere Wege...
Okay. Oh, why I lost my reputation? I can just kill him. I will knock him down. Let's see what you got. Not bad. Interesting. Yes, letter. You know what, I'll take it. Sorry, dude. So what is in letter? Where is it? Alright. No quest appears. So nothing for me. Nothing special. Some lore stuff.
A horse like that must cost as much as a farm.
Oh, I need you. Switch to the Marta. Marta.
Greetings.
Here are those horseshoes. 2 sets, just as we agreed.
Let's see them then.
2 sets, it's 8.
Great. Pissing down again.
Oh, 2, I see.
These will do just fine. Such a young, hard-working, talented fella you are. Too bad I'm not a few years younger.
You mentioned something about payment?
Here you go. You won't buy a castle for it, but good work calls for good pay. Now, someone just needs to bring the horseshoes to Victoria. Would you do that for me?
Who's this Victoria?
A girl from the village. She's a bit different. But deep down, a good girl.
Different?
She's had a hard life. Her husband died of the plague a while back, and now she's all alone. She does odd jobs for the villagers here to make a living. Sometimes I send her up to the soldiers with our goods. Why would I drag myself up that hill when she's got young legs and likes going up there anyway?
Fine. Which house does she?
It's not far at all. Just cross the street. See you later.
Alright. This way. But it's night. Already.
Victoria, I bought you horseshoes from Martha. Victoria? You here?
Wait a second. Keep your foot.
Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha.
Yeah, just a second. I just need to grab a few things. She's inside.
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of blood. It hadn't even dried yet.
Jesus Christ! What if she's been... No!
It might not be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I don't know. Really? Oh, how horrible!
Did Victoria have problems with anyone from the village? Did anyone want to hurt her?
No, definitely not. Good God, she was... I mean, she is a good girl. Although...
Can you think of anyone?
Sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once, someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man? There's a war, and we all need to make a living somehow.
Who did she go and see at the camp? Who might know more about her?
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there every 2 or 3 days. He's certain to remember her, so tell them at the gate that you're bringing something from the smithy. They'll let you in.
Alright.
Who's bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different, you see. She lost her husband some time ago. A young widow, actually. A pretty young widow. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular, but he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man?
I won't say. If word got out that I accused someone, we might as well just close up shop here.
I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was pretty keen on her. And he wasn't going to give up easy. Last time, he tried to flatter her by giving her a headscarf. But Victoria knew it had belonged to his dead wife. So she told him to sod off. The whole village was laughing at him. He's a bitter old man. But would he hurt her?
Jealousy's a powerful thing, though.
Well, that's true, too. So go and ask him yourself. He lives with his children and his housekeeper in that he's always wearing a bright red coat and a hat with a feather in
Okay,
it.
right,
You're
right.
certain not to miss him, but not a peep about what I told you.
Don't worry.
But it's
I'll
night.
take that secret to
Everyone
the grave.
is
Is
undressed.
there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you
Okay. Keep sleeping. Cool. Okay. I'm actually very want to deal with dudes in this village. Them give me some hard time at the start of exploring of this map. So I want some revenge. Good old revenge. Okay. Damn, it's a lot of them. Where is everyone? Oh. I'm just sleeping. Good. Keep sleeping. Damn. God damn it. Dude, where are you going? Tell me. Okay.
Huh?
Nothing. Come on. Yep. Let dude moving so I can take care of this one. God damn it. But dude will see body. No, he will not. How he didn't solve his body? Okay. Looks like I'm almost done. Just need to catch these two, maybe one or two more. Stop. Stop, please. Great, great, great. Thank you. Someone found the body. God damn. Someone found the body. Damn it. Yep. Go to sleep. That's right. No, 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 go to sleep. Someone here? Yes. That's a lot of dudes in this camp. Almost morning. Let's check that dude.
You shouldn't have died like this. Life's a bitch.
Don't say. Okay. I want to check one more dude behind the camp, like over there, I think. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, hello. That's not me.
Yanking my pizzle? Everyone, here! We've got a pest here!
Dude. No one's here. Oh.
Come on!
Whoa.
When I find you, I'll whip
Time to go.
Everyone get over here!
Time to go.
Everyone get over here! We've got an intruder!
Time to go. Okay. I need to store few things on my horse, and then I should keep doing my quests. Yeah, see you after I will sort my overweight problem. Oh, this is our guy. Come on, talk to me.
Hope it lasts.
Good morning, lad.
You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria, and I thought you might know where to find her.
Why should I, of all people, know?
I hear you were quite fond of her,
Who told you that, eh?
but she sent you packing. In front of half the village.
Birds have been twittering, have they? Her husband wasn't the only one taken by the Black Death. I lost my wife, too. So I thought to myself, enough time has passed. I tried. She wasn't interested. End of story.
Does she have friends here? Who does she talk with in the village?
Mainly with Martha, the blacksmith's wife. But all she did was use Victoria to do her dirty work.
Well, I've spoken to Martha, and it seems she's genuinely worried about Victoria.
Worried about her? Why?
Victoria's missing, and there's a puddle of blood at her house.
I reckon someone was jealous of them soldiers she hangs around with. What's that got to do with me?
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse.
What goes around comes around. I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Окей.
Why don't you just admit the girl was a real thorn in your side? And that you were jealous as hell? An old dog wanted some young meat, but ended up with a nibble, eh?
Listen, you prick. What the fuck are you trying on me? Who the hell do you think you... You'd better take that back while you...
You're pissed off that she preferred someone else over you, eh? You waited for her, and...
Enough! You've been asking for a... You're mine! I yield! Mercy!
What? I didn't do
Sorry.
nothing.
Had enough already?
Yeah. Just leave me alone now. And I really don't know anything. Maybe she just decided village life wasn't for her.
What soldier? You telling me this now?
I heard someone came across her up there in the forest while she was having a rendezvous with some fella from the camp. But I really don't know anything.
All right. I'll have...
Okay. You useless. Need to go to the camp.
Good day.
Blacksmith.
How can I help?
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to sell things.
Ah, I know who you mean. Aye. There's a girl who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sounds familiar.
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black the most.
Who?
A soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can I find this soldier Black?
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got gut ache.
Thanks.
Okay, let's
What
try.
do you have for sale?
Do I have? Yes, you have some money. Damn. Do I have something worth 400 groschen?
I'd like to discuss...
Finally. I was glad to be of help to you.
Where is this? Yes. I do not remember you.
Another morning blessed by
Oh,
Allah.
it's
Right,
Priest.
my friend?
Priest
Christ
talked
almighty.
about you.
Are you alright, sir?
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise, wealthy.
No, that's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician. I run the camp infirmary.
my name is Henry, sir.
Welcome then, Henry.
You said you're an explorer.
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there, to the court of Sultan Bayezid. Until I ended up at the court of King Sigismund.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, it would never happen that we allow foreigners into our mines. Overall, it is safer in our country. nobly will waylay you on your journey.
But it's not all that bad here, though, is it?
I admit that there are some things I envy you for, like what you can do with stone.
Maybe later.
I saw an arena in the camp. When will there be a tournament?
Firstly, I would not call it a tournament. Rather, not even a chogan is. And, to answer your question, there will not be any.
God damn it.
What did you mean by mindless?
Merely dumb violence for its own sake. It is not chivalrous like Pharisea.
Why did they ban the tournament?
Because it went too far. Instead of matching skills, people settled scores with each other. Since the tournament was banned, I have a lot less work with mending fracture.
What does that mean? Furiazia?
Pharisea, the skill set of an Arab warrior. Where I come from, every fighter must be able to ride a horse and take care of its injuries and illnesses. In addition, he should also be able to hold his own when fighting with a spear and a sword. And of course, excel in archery. And above all, he must not be a coward, but on the contrary, an honorable man.
Furiazia sounds to me like the chivalry of every good knight. Maybe with the exception of that horse medicine of yours.
Really?
But a good Christian knight should also know how to dance, play chess, and write poetry.
Very interesting. It is a pity. I have not met many like that. Those are all true wisdoms. Also in the name of Allah.
What's that chogan, then?
A riding game. Very hard and dangerous. Two teams of riders with wooden mallets try to get a leather ball into the opponent's goal. Whoever does so more times...
And what's so dangerous about that?
When the mallet lands on your head. In any case, nothing teaches you how to...
Okay. Maybe later. I need the stuff to do. This is our guy.
Are you the one they call Black?
Aye. But more like green just now.
But I need to talk to you.
And I need something for the pain.
Tell me exactly what's wrong with you.
My belly hurts. It's from the fucking pig swill they give us to eat here.
Maybe. Do you remember what the last thing you ate was?
What do you think? Some cold, watery slop from...
Try and think about it again. I need to know details. Maybe someone wanted to poison you. But then again, maybe you did it yourself. Did you try and spice up that slop from the kitchen by adding something to it?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You're
nice.
right. One fella brought some mushrooms from the forest. Do you think they were poisonous? They looked harmless.
It's obvious. You've eaten poisonous mushrooms. If you want relief, you need an antidote. The sooner the...
But I can barely move.
I have something for you that should work. Drink it.
This will do. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can feel it bubbling and gurgling inside me.
Well, are you better now?
Not yet.
To look at you, I'd say you're as fit as a fiddle. You're not as white as you were, Black.
I still feel like I got run over by a team of oxen, though. It'll be all right once I get a good meal in me.
Hold on.
So,
I'm just going to clean it for
what did you want?
It's about Victoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change my mind?
Now. It's nothing too bad.
Well, I didn't come to change your mind. Why would I do that?
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining, screeching, threats, tears, but none of it worked.
And what was she trying to achieve?
Look, we had a bit of fun once or twice, but that was it. She just didn't get it.
Victoria's missing. Her house is empty, and no one knows where she's gone.
What do you mean she's missing? Wait. Seriously?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two used to meet up, you might have some idea where to look for her.
She didn't tell anyone? Not even the blacksmith's wife?
There was a pool of blood on the floor. I was shocked when I went into the hearth room.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
But what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike you. Not far from here to the east, there's a spot we used to meet. A small clearing in the forest, where there's a pair of big birches. She might be there.
Good. I'll look there. But I'm doing it for her, not for you.
I know. But bring her a message from me. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't force her to do anything, and now she's crying over spilt milk.
Try and think it over a bit. It might not just be Victoria's life at stake here. Could you live with yourself, knowing you could have done something, but just couldn't be bothered to help her?
Could have. He's right. I got her into this horrible mess. So tell her I'll take care of her. And if she wants, she can stay here. I'm sure they'll find work for a woman here. At least we'll be together.
Now that sounds like a man. I'm gonna see her now.
Okay.
I feel much better.
You're welcome. This way.
God! 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 Quick!
I shall kiss
Hi,
your
Victoria.
cheek so mild, and your
Jesus Christ, what
tender
happened?
You're Victoria, right?
And who are you?
No one important. Well, it all started like this. I was supposed to bring you some horseshoes, but then...
I'm not interested in any damn horseshoes.
Wait, though. In short, I'm Henry. Black sent me to talk to you. Oh, and so did Martha from Miskovitz. They're worried something happened to you because you vanished all of a sudden. I'll accompany you back home. All right?
I don't want to go back there. Nothing good ever happened to me in that house. I want to stay with my Black. Where is he? Why didn't he come himself?
Because he's lying in the infirmary. But you don't need to worry. He'll be all right soon. I know what happened to you. I was at your house and saw... well, everything. I'm sorry, but this is no solution.
You have no idea what's going on. You don't know me at all.
Then tell me what happened. Maybe I can help you somehow. After all, talking about it will help you feel better. Things aren't as bad as they seem.
Well, you already know that me and Black used to meet. But he changes his mind like the wind. First he says he wants to be with me, then that he's a soldier of the king and serving him as his priority. There's gossip in the village that I'm the camp whore who'll sleep with anyone for a handful of grain. Whenever I left to go up there, they'd shout at me not to come back. And then I found out that I'm with child.
Holy.
And Black is the father of your child?
Of course. The villagers think I sleep with half the camp, but it can't be anyone else's but his, as God as my witness.
And that blood on the floor in your house?
I was desperate. I picked some herbs to make a decoction to get rid of it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I said to myself, I'd rather die with my child than kill it and go on living.
So you cut yourself?
Yes, with a knife. I cut myself once or twice. But once I felt the pain and saw the blood, I came to my senses. I wiped off the blood with an apron and my skirt, but it was everywhere. I couldn't bear to look at it, so I ran away. Here.
Thanks for confiding in me. You've had a difficult time.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Please tell me what...
Why she should forgot about him? Why? I'm not sure. He said he will take care of her.
Well, Black has manned up and promised he'll take care of you. That is, both of you.
Really? And I was beginning to worry he'd forgotten about me. Or worse, I've already lost one man in life. If another one left me, I'd think I was cursed.
You aren't. I'm certain. Life is complicated sometimes. That's just the way it is. But it looks like you'll have a happy ending.
I won't have to live hand to mouth anymore and do the worst jobs imaginable. Maybe I'll finally have a family.
I wish you all the best. May God be with you.
And with you too, Henry. Thank you.
Alright. This one is done. And we have this quest to finish. Hello?
It happens.
How is Peter doing?
Henry, it helped. Peter got up in the morning and went straight to work. I can tell he's still fighting something in his head, though. He looks fearfully to the horizon. But hopefully things will get better with time. It won't go away as quickly
Stone,
as it
please.
came. But we'll get through it somehow.
Just keep giving him hope.
I will. You can count on it.
I'm glad I could help. But don't forget our deal. The Thunderstone is mine now.
But the stone helped Peter. We need it. And I'll never be able to afford another one. It'll protect our homestead.
Dude.
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
You're right. Here, it's rightfully yours. It's hard to give it up, knowing how much I spent on it. That's why I can't give you anything else as a reward.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay, next. I'm keeping it. Let me look at it. Where I can find it. Thunderstone. Here it is. Okay.
Hey, Tomlin. I ran into that Hensel from Raborsh, and he told me that he stole your Thunderstone.
That fucking thief. So, did you get my...
No. Bandits snatched it from him, and it ended up with some ladder down Suchdol way.
Ah, fuck shit. Look, Henry, I'm sorry I lied to you about the stone. I just didn't want word to get out it had been stolen. I'd be a laughing stock.
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear that. But speaking of the stone, it's still... If you get your hands on it, you'll give it back, won't you? I'll make it worth your while. You can be sure of that.
All right. I'll think about it.
Okay. Hello.
I've got a few questions.
Of course.
You really think this thunder...
Well, why else would I...
All right.
Okay.
Thanks. I found the Thunderstone.
Really? Oh, God bless you, Henry. Without the stone, I don't know what I would do. Or what else could help me.
Well, you don't have to worry.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me. This stone will make giving birth easier and save my baby's life.
Oh,
Glad
shit,
to have been of service.
I'll get Hannah to give you a lower price at the stud farm, as I promised. And you know what? I'll share a piece of wisdom my grandmother taught me. She said you need to brew nightshade with twice as much mugwort and a good splash of brandy. That's how to fix a concoction that'll clean you out at both ends and cure all sorts of ills. She used it on me after I gave birth and said it saved my life. So it could come in handy for you too sometime.
Thanks. That sounds, let's not say dangerous exactly, but definitely fascinating. I'll just make a quick note so I don't forget.
Think nothing of it. And if you want, stop by and talk to my husband, Demir. He's a very skilled man. And since you've been so helpful, if you like, perhaps he'll let you in on some of his blacksmithing secrets. Oh, and I also have some money put aside for emergencies, so you can have that.
Stole
It's
some
not much, but it's all I can give you.
his blacksmith secrets.
Hold on to your money. I'm sure it'll come in handy for you. I was glad I could help.
Oh, Mother...
Cool. Okay. Blacksmith, where he was. Probably over here. Damn, it's a big village. Alright.
I reckon the harvest will be good this year.
I'd like to think so. But who knows what the summer will bring? What with the bloody war and everything. I'll be happy if there's anything.
Hello?
What would you like?
Rumour has it you have a very skilled apprentice.
Matthias? That's right. The lad has got a God-given talent. Just look at this dagger he made me. Have you ever seen such fine work?
Well, I have to say, I expected more.
What do you mean more, you bastard? Do you even know anything about smithing?
Well, I'll say. I've forged all sorts of things in my life. Daggers like that are 10 a groschen.
Know what, you master of
Ouch.
masters? I bet my apprentice is a better blacksmith than you.
How would a bet like that work?
You'll give me a few groschen as a deposit and forge a hunting sword. Matthias is just working on one now, and if you forge a better one, you'll get both swords, and I'll give you back twice as many groschen.
And of course, you'll be the judge, right?
Well, of course. But I'll decide fairly, don't you worry.
And what if my sword isn't better?
Then you lose and I keep the groschen. Do you take the bet or not?
Sure. I think about that.
Right.
Maybe later.
Good day to you.
So, how's your work coming along?
What's it to you?
Get lost. Kiss my heart.
Farewell, good sir.
How can I help?
I don't mean to be rude, but I heard from Grosh the innkeeper you got into a fight with Tomlin from Horshan over a woman.
Look, stay out of my shit. Go and pester somebody else.
I was just wondering what it was all about.
I don't give a fuck what you're wondering. Gona will tell you if she has a mind to. But if you're here to spread gossip about us, I'll stuff your nosy...
Okay.
What do you have for...
Okay. Anything for me?
What would you like, friend?
What's new around here, innkeeper?
A couple of odd blokes settled down here recently. They don't talk to no one much, but from what I've heard, they've got problems.
Who are they?
I didn't ask, but surely not the noble sort. One of them's called Pasha, I think. Not sure about the other. Try and talk to him.
I'll give it a try.
And that's about it.
Sounds interesting.
Okay.
Hope you find what you're looking for next time.
And I want
See
to
the talking
ask
bird, so why not a
this
dancing?
dude too. Oh, this is Pasha actually.
The innkeeper said you need help with something. What's this about?
Nothing gets past you, eh?
Yeah.
Wait a mo. I know you. We've met before.
Well, it's possible. I've met a lot of people.
I know.
Yeah, I do.
You helped our Carol out, remember? You carried some sacks together to our camp.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. You're with that fellow with the arrow in his head, right?
Exactly.
Ah, how could I forget? It's not every day you meet a fellow with a wooden shaft sticking out of his head.
So we'll have to have a
that
drink
dude.
to his memory together.
Well, something happened to him.
Aye. Our dear Carol passed away.
Oh? What happened?
Well, everything went to shit. Everything that could have gone wrong, went wrong. We wanted to rob a convoy. A bit of gold, a lot of booze, and 3 guards at most. Only there were a lot more of them fuckers.
Shit.
It was a bloodbath. I don't even know how we managed to escape. But Carol got left behind. They picked him up and took him away. It's all fucked.
Well, if they picked him up, he doesn't have to be dead. Maybe he's locked up somewhere.
If only. But that's not what happened. They strung him up. There was nothing to be done. We fell right into their trap, like lambs to the slaughter.
Fuck. What are you gonna do now? Without a leader?
Well, I'm the leader now, but it doesn't matter. Because as soon as we show up anywhere, we're dead.
Are they looking for you?
There's a price on our heads. But more importantly, without the power of Carol's arrow, we're lost.
He want me retreated.
Well, it seems like you could really use that arrow.
You're damn right we could. Before Carol got it, we were in a real bad way. We barely had anything to eat. And Carol, he was a sad case. Always getting wounded and beaten up. This one time he was running through the forest and stabbed himself on a tree branch. Would you believe it? Even a tree could beat the fella. And then along came that arrow. He told me once, after he got hit and was out of it, he saw a saint or something. It really changed him.
Okay.
When I listen to you, the hair stands up on the back of my neck. It's not the kind of story I hear every day.
Look, you're looking for a job, and we need that arrow. How about you help us?
What do you have in mind?
Well, I need someone to find Carol's body. And to get, well, to pull that arrow out of him.
Are you shitting me? You want me to yank it out of his skull?
Oh, I know, it sounds nasty. But Carol would agree to it. I'm sure he wouldn't want us to end up dead. He'd happily give us the arrow.
That's a job for someone with an iron stomach.
It's nothing too complicated. Find Carol's body and pull out the arrow. That's it.
Okay.
So then,
I can
will
do
you
it.
help us?
Sure. Why I should not?
This is just about the oddest thing anyone's ever asked me to do. And I've had some odd requests, but... all right. I'll help you. Where should I look for him?
Well, that's the problem. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, we're off to a great start.
Hold your horses. I've got a bit of a lead. Our whole plan with the caravan went to shit near Sedlets. They've got a cemetery there, and I heard there was a bit of a commotion about the last execution. The local gravedigger lives near the cemetery. I'm sure he'll know something. That's about all I know.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
If you manage to get the arrow, bring it here.
I see. Gravedigger, you say?